morning, my dear students. In today's class, we will see about the programming demonstration of partitioners and combiners. So, as you all know that we are making use of Cloudera. So, this is my program which is demonstrating the combiners and partitioners. So, you need to make a understand that these are all the packages are very common packages which you have already learned in our previous class. IO exceptions, iterators, string tokenizers, all these packages are well known to us which we learned in our previous programs. But the most important package you need to learn and the new is partitioner, that is import org.apache.hadoop.mapred.partitioner, that is a new package you are learning in this class, and remaining are as usual packages, so nothing new here. And my program name is public class with partitioner is my name of the program. So I have my map class, and my map class is extending the map reduce base class, my super class, and it is implementing the interface that is called as a mapper, and the mapper is taking the parameters that is called as generic types, long writable, text, text and int writable. And we have map method. The map method is also taking some parameters, long writable, text, output collector is for collecting the output, and it is throwing the IO exception. So we have a line for string variable to make the lines, and we have tokenizer to read the next tokens, and to read the next upcoming tokens I am making use of the while loop, and the while loop will repeat like this. For example, I am fine, that is the word I am repeating here as for understanding purpose and as for example purpose. And the most important part of the program comes here. Output types of mapper should be same as arguments of partitioners. This is very important here. So I am writing my class my partitioner, and my partitioner is implementing the partitioner interface, and it is taking a two generic types, that is text and int writable. So I am writing my method get partition, and I am making the partition like this. What is my partition here? I am taking a variable my key dot to string dot lowercase. So what I am saying is, whenever I get the word Hadoop or this key, I should create a one partition, and data word I am creating as another partition as another key. That means I will be getting three partitions here, and when I run the program, generally we will be getting a one output file. But since I created three partitions, I will be getting three output files. So three partitions we will be getting here. In one partition, all data word will be there, and in another partition all Hadoop word will be there, and in another partition all remaining words will be there, because I am writing as if my key dot equals data return 1 else return 2. That means the else part will be having all remaining words, right. So that is about, and now we are writing the configuration. So in the configuration I am writing my job conf, and I am writing my reducer here. Reduce is extending the map reduce base superclass, implementing the reducer interface. My reduce method is doing the reduction job here, and I am writing my variable sum, and here I am doing the addition. That means in one partition data word is there. If it is one time 1, next time also it is there, it is plus 1, next time also it is there, it is plus 1. So overall the data word is there in the input file, that is called as 3 times. So that job is performing here. Similarly, Hadoop word, I want all the Hadoop words should come in another partition. If it is there if it is there for one time plus 1, if it is there for another time plus 1. So Hadoop word is there for 3 times, and remaining words will come in the another partitions. So that's what happening here. And the output dot collect will collect all the outputs, and then output dot is going to collect all the outputs, and the output will come like this. My key is the data word, and it is there for how many times? 3 times, and it will come in one partition. And another partition, Hadoop is my key, this is my key, and it is there for how many times? 3 times. And another partition, all remaining words, I is there for 1 time, find is there for another time. This is a key, another key, and these are my sum. And my main program starts here, and I am not repeating the main program because the main program is as usual like the word count program. But we need to understand here, the word count program has created 3 class files, that is word count.class, word count map class, word count reduce class. But here there will be a little bit variation will be there. When you run the program, rather than 3 classes, it will create 4 classes. What are the classes here? Map class, reduce class, my partition, and the original class file. So 3 along with the original class file, 4 class files will be created. That means, as like the previous examples, 3 files will be created. Along with that, one more file, addition file, that is called as the partition file will be created. So I will be passing a input files. So args of 0, we need to pass a input file, that is my data, and all the outputs has to be stored on the args of 1. So let us see how to execute this program. So before execution of the program, we need to set the path. So this is my path I am setting. So my program name is, I have given the program name as with partitioner is my program name. This is my program name I have given. So I will be compiling the program. So once you compile the program, so if you see the class files, so we have got 4 class files. We need to make a understand here. One is with partitioner.class file is one, my partitioner class file is one, map class is another, and reduce class is another. That means we need to observe one important point is, compared to the previous type of examples, this class files has got 4 class files, that is your partition one. So we know that we cannot run the 4 class files all at once. So we need to merge them. So merging we are going to do with the help of the jar file creation. So let us create a jar file. Yeah, I am creating a jar file by using the command jar cvf partition 1. So I am going to change the file name. Instead of partition 1, I am going to change as partition 2.jar with partition star class. That means whatever the class files are there, all the 4 class files will come to this jar file. So this is the output we got. All the 4 class files has been merged together. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the 4 class files are merged together. So I can run my program by using the partitioner name called as a partition2.jar file. That is my jar file. So what is my input file I want to give to the partitioner is, let us create an input file, cat part, or I am giving as Vignan part, and I am giving as data, hello, Hadoop, I am learning, Hadoop, I am learning at Vignan. So this is my data file I have created. My file name is Vignan part, that is my input file. And this input file I am putting into the HDFS before processing it. So I am sending the input file to the HDFS. So to do that job, Hadoop fs minus put Vignan part so source and destination. So my file has gone. So to check whether my file has gone or not, I will go to the browser window, name node status, browse file system, user, Cloudera, and I have given the file name as Vignan part. So this is my input file. Now my jar file, what it is going to do is, it is going to create 3 partitions. So in one partition all data words will be there, and in data how many times data word is there, and how many times Hadoop word is there, that will be there in another partition, and remaining words will be there in the another partition. Now let us run the jar file. So now we are running the jar file. Yes, this is my jar file, Hadoop jar. So this is my jar file name. I have given the jar file name as partition 2. I have given partition 2.jar. This is my Java program name with partitioner. This is my input file name. This is my input file name, Vignan part 1. And my output file, all the output has to store in this file, partition op2. Right, I am repeating once again. This is my jar file name, this is my program file, that is my Java program, input file and output. That means all the output will come into that. Now let us run the jar file. So what is my jar file is Hadoop jar partition 1. Let us run the jar file, Hadoop jar partition 2.jar. This is my program name. Vignan part is my input file. In that input file we have data, and on that data only I am performing the analysis, and the analysis result should come into this file. You can see here how the map reduce is running. So map is 0%, reduce is 0%. So map 100%, reduce 0%. Yes, reduction of 66% is done at the reducer stage. Yes, the complete job has been done, and these are called as your inbuilt counters. These are called as inbuilt counters. Now let us see the output here. Go to browser window and name node status, browse file system, user, Cloudera. I have given the file name as partition op2. So as I told you that we will be creating 3 output files, whereas in the previous program execution we used to get only 1 output file, but we got 3 output files because we created 3 partitions. So in one partition I got 1 output. The Hadoop word is repeated for 2 times. In another partition data word is repeated for 3 times. And in another partition, remaining words, hello is there for 1 time, I is there for 1 time, learn is there for 1 time. That means what the word count program we have done, the same word count program only we have repeated here, but here I have implemented the partitioner concept because I want all the data words should be in one partition and Hadoop word should be in another partition and remaining words should be in another partition. So it is just like running the word count program only, but we are creating 3 partitions here. So in the programming logic we need to write how many partitions you want to have, right. So in this manner the combiners and partitioners has been implemented through writing the program, and this is the output we got. So the same manner you can implement the partitioners and combiners for any other purpose on any other data sets also. Thank you so much for listening to the class.